Josh, you're looking very, very handsome and very clean cut, but as a player, you were a little unkempt. I mean, you looked wild and crazy with the long hair and stuff. Was there a method to the madness? Did it make you feel wild and crazy?
Oh yeah, absolutely. It was all a BS persona. When I first got drafted, I was like, all right, well, I'm going to Green Bay so I can grow my hair out because it's gonna be cold up there. I can grow my beard out, it's gonna be cold up there. When I hurt my shoulder my last year and I got my hair cut, and I was sitting there like, my hair. But yeah, I look pretty damn good now though.
Going into the Green Bay Packers Hall of Fame, what's it mean to Josh Sitton?
The number one goal was, let's make an NFL roster, okay? Once I did that, I thought, all right, I think I can play for a long time in this league. And somewhere in that time, I started dreaming that I would be, on the wall somewhere here in this building.
I actually saw every game you played up here, and the thing that jumped out is you were good at one-on-one from day one. Did that give you a lot of confidence?
When I realized that I think I could play for a long time in the league was our first day of pads at training camp. And I whooped Cullen Jenkins, then I whooped Ryan Pickett, then I whooped Johnny Jolly, and I whooped the next guy. And I went 10 for 10 in one-on-ones, and I was like, oh, I think I can do this.
Is the best Green Bay Packer offensive line in history group chat still active?
Oh yeah. David Bakhtiari, me, Corey, TJ, and Balaga. There's no doubt that 2014 offensive line is the best Green Bay Packer offensive line in the history of the Packers.
According to Pro Football Focus, in 2014, your pass blocking grade was 94.9, which is the record for an offensive lineman of any position. Did you actually get to the point where you liked pass blocking?
Every offensive lineman loves run blocking, right? That's what you get excited about. You get excited about pancaking somebody, drive blocking somebody into the end zone. And we ran the ball a good bit when I first got here, but then Aaron came on, and so, the philosophy switched, and our strategy switched. When you're winning 12 games a year and Aaron's throwing for 1,000 freaking touchdowns a year, like how do you not use that, right? So you just get better and better at it because you practice it so much. James Campman freaking taught me 2 or 3 little things that changed the way that I played football. 2 or 3 little things, I can't give him this big bucket of credit, but I can give him this friggin' that much about pass blocking that he changed in my game that totally shifted how I did it.
Hey, we got a lot of momentum now. Keep using it. Use it as fuel.
Speaking of which, you selected your former coach in Green Bay, James Campman, as your presenter. Could you talk about that?
There's guys that you have that, really, really care. And guys that know how to reach a room, know how to reach into your soul. And James was able to do that. He was able to put his heart out there, which taught me that I could do the same. I could put myself out there. He was one of the biggest reasons I'm sitting right here. I couldn't say enough about him. Love the guy, one of my best friends ever, and just an incredible coach and an incredible friend. I'm so honored that he'll be here presenting me.
You also played for the Bears and the Dolphins during the course of your career. How did that compare to playing for the Green Bay Packers?
I loved my time with Chicago and Miami. The one thing that makes the biggest difference playing for Green Bay is no matter what, the only thing that matters here is winning championships. And that culture was instilled in me right away, and you knew it right away. And it just does not feel like that at other places. And you definitely feel that here, and you know that here.